Hello, everyone. Chris Reynolds again here at Gospa Missions and Abode for Children. I'm praying about what I could share with you today, and I keep coming up with a blank. It's funny because there's so much going on in the world, in my own life, but we got to keep focused on serving our Lord, and that might be through serving others. One of the ways we do it here is we have our store in Evans City, but we also have an online site, and you can go to gospa.org, um, gospa.org, and check it out. And we need to grow in our faith each and every day. So there might be a book or a rosary that you might be looking for, or a gift for someone to spread the faith. It may be a bread plate with a verse on it. It's a little way of sharing the faith with someone without throwing it at them and hitting them in the head. I have an issue with that. A good priest friend of mine years ago told me, he said, Chris, you got to you stop using the hammer of truth and beating people. Good point. So, as we go through our day, serving others, one of the ways we do it here at Gospa Missions is we have Abode for Children, and we have our children over in India. And a lot of people say, you look at the Indian cities and they're huge, and they're all of our IT and customer support are all over there. They're doing fine. They don't need your help. Well, the area that our orphanages and school are in are very poor. It is not near a city. They're rural. It's a lot of them are farmers, and they struggle. They struggle. If you there are pictures on our website of even some of the villages and where they come from. But these kids need your help. Consider, especially if you have children, considering sponsoring a child and let them interact with them. Our children write to our sponsors twice a year, and the children, and our sponsors write to our children a couple times a year. And it's one of these things where it's that connection between believers. Somebody asked the other day, do we spread the faith in a Hindu country? And yeah, we do. It's But we have to be careful or they'll shut us down. But these children need your help. And for less than $1 a day, it's $20 a month to sponsor a child. And that doesn't cover the cost. But 100% of that sponsorship money goes directly over to these children. 100%. Through generosity of donors, we have a general fund, and it helps cover the administrative cost. But also the store, the profits from the store, pay for a lot of the administrative cost of taking care of these children. Last year was amazing. I just had an update from Father Alum last week, and he, the amount of upgrades we've done, or not upgrades, it's really just maintenance, was amazing. But these children need your help. They're getting ready to start their school year. I think it's June 17th is when everybody will start back. And not only do we have 110 kids in the orphanages, we have a girls and a boys hostel, but we also have another 200 and some odd children that we go out and pick up from the surrounding villages and bring them in and provide an education. And some of those pay a small stipend, tuition, if you want to call it that, but majority of them can't afford it. And, we base it on need. And we want to make sure these children are getting a good faith-based education. So we go out, we pick them up. We have 3 buses that run around the villages picking up children. So I want you to prayerfully consider, sponsoring a child. You can go to abodeforchildren.org, or you can go to our website, gospa.org, and hit Abode for Children, go to About Us, and, prayerfully consider. But we're also trying to build that girls' junior college. And if you find it in your heart, make a donation. We're trying to get started on this. We have a long way to go to even, put the foundation in. We need to get another $50,000 just to put the foundation in. So consider that. God bless you all. Thank you for taking these 5 minutes to hear me. God bless you and have a great weekend. And, don't forget those who sacrificed their lives for us to have our freedoms here in this country. And don't forget one thing, who sacrificed his life